I'm Shaquita, brand ambassador for Dollar Bra Club. What is Dollar Bra Club, you ask? Well, it's where we send breathable bras directly to your doorstep for just $1. $1 a month, I said it. I know you're thinking, are our bras any good? Absolutely. It's better than how they made you think we went to the moon.
But we did though.
Our bras won't give you 4 boobs.
Facts.
Definitely won't poke you in the side boobs.
Facts.
Won't give you those cone boobs.
Facts.
And you definitely won't look like your grandma.
Big facts.
Dollar Bra Club is as easy as putting a salad in a toaster.
What is that?
Do you really need to spend $150 on bras from big name brands like Lane Bryant and Victoria's Secret? I mean, only $2 of that goes towards making the actual bra.
Shots fired!
So stop stressing about where you're gonna get that next good bra from and start celebrating all of these hundreds of dollars that we're going to save you, because we're the DollarBraClub.com, and this is why we're hot. Hey.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
This is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot.
Any words you want to say?
We gon' be rich.
Because you cannot enjoy a hot shower unless you've been drugged through the mud. You can't enjoy your favorite meal if you have not been hungry first. And you can't enjoy the beauty of a child until a mother has presented her body, broke her skin, and given birth. You cannot have good without the bad, the sun without the moon, and the water without the grass. Trust your struggle. Every one of us has a struggle. And life isn't always easy. Life isn't always promised tomorrow. And sometimes our pain gets louder than our prayers. How do we handle it when it's time to struggle and it seems as if we're all alone? Can you imagine it? Do you remember? What about this past holiday? For a lot of people, millions of people, this was a wonderful, joyous holiday. Everybody was happy. Pecan pies and sweet potato pies were being passed around. Mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, or vegan dishes, all sorts of things, and everybody was having a good time. But someone lost their mother this holiday. Some lost their sons. Sometimes life comes with us as a struggle. And when we struggle, we've got to trust it. There comes a time in life when we must realize that every single time we get to where we are, it is our struggle that got us there. We figure, God, thank you for the open doors of my life, when in truth, it is the closed doors that have blessed you more than anything. It was the more you were trying to open those doors, and the more those doors were closed, was the more you got to the door that was actually meant for you. Trust your struggle. No matter what's going on in your life, trust your struggle. If your children aren't acting the way you want them to act, trust your struggle. If your bills aren't being paid the way you want them to be paid, trust your struggle. It is in the cold, harsh rain of the winter in which the tree sheds all its leaves, trusting the struggle of being barren, diverting all its energy to the roots to create a strong foundation for the spring. My friends, winter is coming. And some of you, you've been in winter for quite some time. But I promise you, every season has an end. Every rain cloud has an end. It cannot rain forever. It cannot storm forever. The winds can't blow forever. And your struggle cannot last forever. Trust your struggle. We have this idea in the Western world especially that we have to grow to something, that there must be something that we must achieve. We have this thought process. It's in our movies, it's in our books, that if I could just grow and be stronger, if I could just somehow find my perfect destiny, if I can just figure out why I was made, if I can figure out what the universe wants for me, if I can just get inside of God's will, my friends, you are perfect as is, and your growth process has been complete. There is nothing that you have to do to get better. Now, I'm not telling you don't read a book, don't improve yourself with introspection, don't raise your self-esteem, don't learn a new language. I'm not telling you that. What I am telling you is the reason you have to learn these things is because adults, your culture, your country, the media, the movies, your greatest teachers, your parents, they've put things on you that you must now forget so you can remember who you are. When you were born, you were the closest element to the great source there was. If you put a child inside of a room with someone that means that child harm, that child will scream. Doesn't know language, but knows vibration. Your growth process has always been complete. If you believe in God, God is not asking you to grow. God is asking you to be. When is the last time you've decided amongst yourself? When is the last time you said to yourself, I will just exist in my circumstances and be grateful? See, the more that you try to be patient is the more you're telling your mind that I need to tolerate something that's not worthy of me. I need to tolerate something that I don't want to go through. When the truth is, your outer circumstances should not be making you bend to them. Your inner you should be making your outer circumstances bend to you. It is the boat's job to conquer the water. It is not the water's job to conquer the boat. Think of yourself as a vessel conquering the water. And the only time that the boat has a problem is what is outside gets on the inside. How many times have you let your, respectfully, parents' teachings about money get inside of you and now you have to release those teachings? What about the things that they say about your culture on the news? What about all these things? Your growth process is complete. We also, I'm not sure where we get this from, but we have this feeling that something is going wrong. Albert Einstein, E equals MC squared, told us that everything, proved it scientifically, that all things are energy. And things that are matter are just energy on one space at one time, over and over and over, until it became dense enough to become something. Let's do that again. Albert Einstein says that everything is energy. And in order to become matter, you got to put energy in a place over and over and over and over again. And then it becomes something. My friends, the things in your life are simply a result of energy being placed in a place over and over and over again. If you don't like the weight of your body, that is energy you have put in place with a decision over and over and over and over again. If you don't like your financial situation, that is simply the energy of non-financial intelligence putting over and over and over and over again. You see, there is nothing wrong. There is no idea of something good or bad. Albert Einstein did not say, quantum physics does not say that if it's bad energy, it would be. No, it's just energy. And once you put it over and over and over in the place, it becomes matter. And the question becomes, does what you created serve you? Because if it does not serve you to where you're trying to go, we typically call these things bad. If it does serve you to where you are trying to go, we typically call these things good. But in the same manner that I could put energy over and over and over to something that does not serve me, it's the same manner I can stop doing that. Turn, your Hebrew ancestors called that repent. Turn around and then find myself giving everything to the good. I could put energy into what serves me over and is there anybody who can testify with me that I cannot have any more partial blessings? Because what I've done with my life is I've over and over and over I went halfway. Over and over I complained. Over and over I was stressed. Over and over I was crying, but I have cried my last tear. I have decided that my life is for me and I will trust my struggle. Is there anybody who can testify no matter how hard my life will get, I will trust my struggle? No matter how far the end may be, I will trust my struggle. No matter how many times I have to start and then stop, I will trust my struggle. And if I start something, no matter what I do, I will see it through to the end because I will trust my struggle. My hope, my goal for you is for you to understand that your struggle is something to be trusted. Because you cannot enjoy a hot shower unless you've been drugged through the mud. You can't enjoy your favorite meal if you have not been hungry first. And you can't enjoy the beauty of a child until a mother has presented her body, broke her skin, and given birth. You cannot have good without the bad, the sun without the moon, and the water without the grass. Trust your struggle. Your growth process is completely complete. There is nothing going wrong in your life, and please believe me, we've all done it. I'll put my hand up first. We all think when we're in trouble, we're alone. It's the way that Christians would say the enemy traps us. It is the way in which we feel so alone, we withdraw. Now, focus on this withdrawing for me just for a moment. How can we possibly get something that is good from a vibrational word that means to take away? How on earth can God multiply when you're in the vibration of consistent withdrawing? Have you withdrawn in your marriage? Have you withdrawn in your friendships? Have you withdrawn in your own self? Because there are denotations, which means definition of a word, and then there's connotation, which means the feeling of a word. And this is not a definition world, this is a feeling world. And as long as you withdraw and that word holds a negative or a opposite feeling, you will get the opposite. And I wish I had somebody, one or two people that just listen to me right now, who would just honor yourself and say, no longer will I withdraw. I'm going head on to whatever meets me, because I know in the cave that I am afraid to enter is the treasure this universe has for me. I understand that on the other side of my fear is my greatest breakthrough. I understand on the other side of tribal thinking is the free thinking that gives me my $1 million idea. Is there anybody who can testify, who would just acknowledge yourself and understand that you do not no longer have to withdraw? And so what is this evolution that you are trying to do? My friends, there's no reason for you to evolve. The only thing that you have to do in this world is exist. Minister Farrakhan once told a story about moving a dirty glass of water. Said some people, they march against the water. Some people, they complain, they write laws. And by the end of the story, it was revealed, if you want a dirty glass of water moved, you don't have to protest against the water. You don't need to change your mood against the water. All you have to do is place a clean glass of water next to the dirty glass. And once you have both clean and dirty next to each other, the people will automatically see the difference and demand the dirty water be moved. Can I turn it around on you? Can you look at what you want in your life and ask yourself, is it clean or dirty as far as the habits you have put inside of them? And then what I want you to do is I want you to look at future you who already has all the things you want. And I want you to think about future you's habits and put your habits, your current habits, next to your billionaire habits, next to each other, and see if something inside of you does not demand that your habits today change. Trust your struggle. There is nothing on this planet that is meant here to hurt you. The oxygen, which is produced by trees as a byproduct, something they don't want, is here to serve you. The trees, which brings fruit and shelter to the animals that you eat, and fruit to the ground. And the ground eats the fruit when you don't eat it. And then you eat the fruit. And then when you eat the fruit, it helps your body. Trees and oxygen work together just for you. Birds land on trees and keep things in proper place just for you. And then there's water in the ocean, and then there's plankton that continuously just gets rid of all the bacteria. Then whales eat the plankton, and fish eat this, and this eats that, all just for you. My friends, this entire universe has been here for you. Aren't you glad that you serve a God, that you live inside of a universe that 13.5 billion years of existence happened just for you? Now see, don't fool me now. See, right there, you should be shouting. Because volcanoes erupted all over the place before there was life, just to warm up the atmosphere, to create water, to then create atmosphere, to create carbon dioxide. It cooled down and did all these things that scientists tell you, all the things that we can prove just so you can breathe while I'm talking. 13.5 billion years of life happened just for you. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to relax, and I want you to trust your struggle. I want you to understand that everything is happening to you, but it's also, and most importantly, happening for you. And that's a wonderful thing to finally realize. It is a beautiful thing to realize that While things are happening to you because you're so special, because you are so ignited by this planet, you should also understand that nothing is happening against you. It's all happening for you. Trust your struggle. There's a story that is told by a pastor in a small town about how a young man died and went to heaven. God says, well, young man, I tell you what, if you want to go back, I'll let you go back right now. The young man is excited. Oh, God, thank you so much. I had some stuff I wanted to do. I was just getting ready to graduate college. I was about to get engaged with my girlfriend. I'm just so happy. Thank you so much. But wait, God said, well, go ahead and go back. Go get your cross. Wait a minute, God. Wait. That cross you gave me was way too big. Can I go back with another one? God looks at the young man, says, sure, I'll tell you what. Go in that room full of crosses and pick you one out. And the young man walks into the room and says, okay, well, that one's way too big. That's way too big. Okay, that was way too big, God. I don't want to do that one at all. That one's even bigger than the other one. Well, what are you doing? God, can you take me to the smaller section? Young man, God says, okay, go ahead, go. God says, well, that's too small. I mean, I'm a little stronger than that, God. I don't want to take advantage of your grace. So if you can let me take me to the medium ones. All right, then. God says, well, go ahead and go to the mediums. And the young man goes to the medium ones and said, well, I like this one, but it's too much wood and I don't want to get splinters into my neck while I'm carrying it. So God says, well, take a medium one that's steel. Well, Lord, I live in Texas and it'd be hot. And I don't want the sun to heat up the steel because then it's going to give me a bruise on my neck. And then it's too hot to pick up your cross in the summertime. So I don't want to do that one. So, okay, well, let's get a cotton one. Well, God, I sweat a lot. And I don't really want the cotton to be making me even more hot and then it'd be all slimy on my neck. God, can you just give me, if I can just let me handle it, God. Let me just look around just for a little. I like that one right there, God. This is a perfect cross. It has the material I like, it's the size I like, and I feel like I can handle this one. And then God looks at the young man and says, son, that's the cross you came in here with. Let that be a lesson. Your struggle is just for you. It's not more than you. It's not less than you. It's not unworthy of you. It is just for you. Your struggle isn't actually a struggle at all. It is the process that allows you to get the progress. Your struggle is the breakdown that allows you to qualify for the breakthrough. Trust your struggle. Nobody has ever died from struggle. We die from making our struggle personal. Nipsey Hussle explains how you have to have enough escape velocity to get out the atmosphere. So take the young man with the cross and pick up your cross and use enough escape velocity to get past whatever you think is your struggle. Because when you find yourself in that place, you will find yourself in the place that's most certainly worthy of you. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate.
Hi, I'm Shaquita, brand ambassador for Dollar Bra Club. What is Dollar Bra Club, you ask? Well, it's where we send breathable bras directly to your doorstep for just $1. $1 a month, I said it. I know you're thinking, are our bras any good? Absolutely. It's better than how they made you think we went to the moon.
But we did, though.
Ouch. bras won't give you 4 boobs.
Facts.
Definitely won't poke you in the side boobs.
Facts.
Won't give you those cone boobs. And you
Facts.
definitely won't look like your grandma.
Big facts.
Dollar Bra Club is as easy as putting a salad in a toaster.
What is that?
Do you really need to spend $150 on bras from big name brands like Lane Bryant and Victoria's Secret? I mean, only $2 of that going towards making the actual bra.
Shots fired!
So stop stressing about where you're gonna get that next good bra from and start celebrating all of these hundreds of dollars that we're going to give you, because we're the DollarBraClub.com, and this is where we hot. Hey.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot. Hey, this is why we hot.
Any words you want to say?
We gonna be rich.